Hello, my name is Margaret Loki, and I'm doing my presentation over COVID-19 and the effects it's had on college students. So for my paper, I chose to learn about the effects that COVID-19 has had on college students. I used multiple anthropological methods to get my information, including participant observation, fieldwork, and telephonic and video interviews. I chose this topic because COVID-19 has not only taken over the United States, but the whole world. Everything about our lives have changed, and there's no clear endpoint at the moment. I believe that learning about how our culture and society has changed since COVID-19 is extremely important. I interviewed several people that I met here at KSU about their opinions and lives since the pandemic. Two of these people have had COVID-19 while the other two did not. So I asked several questions about day-to-day life, school and work life, friendship and family life, society, the way they see the world and other people, this new normal that we have, and what's something that they don't think they'll ever do again. So the first person I interviewed was Caitlin Manning. She's an elementary education major here at KSU, and she has not had COVID yet. All of her answers are here, but the shortened answers are that she wears a mask all the time now, especially when she works at ASP. She believes that her friendships are stronger because they realized how fragile life was. She believes that this is the new normal, but just for now, and she doesn't think she'll ever go to a concert again. The next person I interviewed was Abby Crossan. She's a nursing major here at KSU, and she did have COVID in September. So she said that her life and schoolwork and everything about her has changed. She thinks that society has been majorly affected by COVID-19, and like Caitlin, believes that this is just the new normal for now, but she's hopeful that after a vaccine comes out that things will go back to normal. One thing that she says has definitely changed her is that she's super conscious of germs, especially when pumping gas. She never realized how much germs were on things until they started preaching about germs. The next person I interviewed was Julia Pluhar. She's an English education major here at KSU, and she had COVID in August. She had to gain her strength back after having it because she just laid around and did nothing all day because she was super, super sick. She believes that she's way more careful now about all the things she does to slow the spread down, especially at work. Like Caitlin and Abby, she believes that this is the new normal for now, but thinks it'll go back to normal after a vaccine. And she said that she doesn't think that she'll ever be able to cough in public again without people thinking that it's COVID. My final person I interviewed was Morgan Bishop. She's also an elementary education major here at KSU, and she has not had COVID yet. She thinks that her school and work life have changed a lot, especially her work life. She doesn't see her family as much anymore, and believes that COVID has affected the overall morale of everyone. And she believes that this is our new normal forever. She thinks wearing a mask, social distancing will be part of our lives for the rest of our time. And she said that she doesn't think she'll ever want to be in large crowds again. So how I used anthropological methods, participation, observation, I use that by having my participants know and understand the project and then asking them the questions that I had written down. For the field work, this was a little bit tricky since I had to social distance and isolate from my participants, and I hadn't interacted with any of them since March. However, we did FaceTime so I could see how they reacted to questions, their micro expressions and all that kind of stuff. And finally, the video interviews, I FaceTimed or called my participants on the phone and asked them my questions while I observed them. So what I learned after doing this research and talking to people of different backgrounds, I learned that COVID-19 is affecting everyone differently, but it really is affecting everyone. Due to the current state we are in, it seems like we couldn't be more divided, but I think that this pandemic has the opportunity to bring us closer together. It's extremely important to remember that everyone is struggling right now and to be sympathetic towards everyone. Thank you.